Yeah, what's going down, man? Solomon King coming at y'all from Esoteric Minds Media. Shit, just out here enjoying this day, man. This beautiful day. This day is beautiful, yo. And I'm sitting out here just in thought, you know what I mean? And it ain't always about the most luxurious things in life, y'all. Sometimes it's the simple things, man, that help you appreciate. It's the simple things that help you accept. You know what I mean? No matter what it is. You know, no matter what go on in your external world, life is still beautiful. Still beautiful. You know what I mean? We got the choice and the chance to change whatever's going on in our life. But if you still see life on an everyday basis as you used to see it, it's gonna wind up being the same old shit. You know what I mean? It's time to change the narrative. And you know who I'm talking to out there. You know, a lot of times I say my content ain't for everybody, but this right here is whoever choose to see it and accept it. You know, today June 6, 2022. That's 666 energy. You know what I mean? No matter what other people bringing in, you bring in something good. You bring in something for your well-being. You know. Now that 6-6 portal is open. You see, and you gotta understand polarity. You gotta understand certain things. You know, be mindful of things that's about to happen. Be mindful of things that might just pop up. You know what I mean? It's too many people that's aware of energy nowadays. It's too many people that's aware of what we can do to continue to let the opposite narrative take place. You see what I'm saying? Believe in yourself. Believe in everything you can do, man. Believe in everything you can do. You know, we got the power to speak life into things. You know, except for speaking hate and all that negative shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I'm gonna try not to. You know, love the smaller things in life before you can begin to appreciate the bigger things God got for you. You know what I mean? Blessings seem to hit harder when you appreciate, when you give thanks, the gratitude, and all that good stuff, man. So take the day to reflect if you didn't have time to reflect, you know. And I'm seeing a lot of this stuff going on lately about the divine masculine and the divine feminine. But a lot of people don't even know what it is or what it takes to get there. You see what I'm saying? If you call yourself a divine masculine and you still disrespecting the feminine, how you divine? Where the divinity at? You know, if you call yourself divine masculine and you disrespecting your mother, where the divinity at? You know, and the same thing goes for the feminine. You know what I mean? Divine is, period. You know, exactly what it is. You know, we are the physical representation of the spiritual, masculine and feminine. It's not that many people that's divine, no matter how many times they tell themselves that. If you're divine but you're still attached to this world, you're divine but you still call yourself chasing that bag, you're divine but you're still stuck in your ego, it don't work that way. You know what I mean? And another thing, I was on a TikTok live last night, man. A nice little live, but you seen a lot of misinformation. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the age of information, but it's also the age of misinformation. If you get what I'm saying, it's like if it takes you away from this ascension process, I don't think it's really worth it. You know, everybody want to talk about this flat Earth and all this and that. Man, look, if the Earth is flat, how the fuck you gonna know? If the Earth is round, how the fuck you gonna know? You want me to tell you how you gonna know? It's like this here. We in third dimension, living our lives out in third density. You see, if you look at a straight line, that's one dimension. You look at the square, which is a graph paper or whatever you want to call it, that's two dimensions. You see, but when you take that square and you add a few lines in it, you make it third dimensional where it could spin. That's 3 dimensions. 4 dimensions is a tesseract. 5 dimensions, then you know how you get to all the sacred geometry and all that. You know what I mean? How you gonna call yourself in third density? How you gonna call yourself in third dimension when you thinking the world is flat? You know what I mean? And if the world is flat, it's still round. You see? So if you want to be like that, then it's still round. But you're not looking at spheres. You know what I mean? This world is spherical. Everything is spheres, cycles, circles, spirals. It shows that all day long. You know what I mean? But to each his own. Be mindful of what you let get in the way of your ascension process. You know what I mean? Be mindful of the people that you talk to. They call themselves divine and divine masculine, divine feminine, but they still doing some egoic shit. It don't work that way. And trust me, they're gonna have their day. Everybody get exposed, bro. Everybody get exposed for their deeds these days. Please be mindful of that. Be aware of that. Be mindful of misinformation. You know what I mean? Learn how to be to yourself. Learn how to be to yourself. Real talk. You know what I mean? If you too busy distracted with everything under the sun, you ain't got that much time to yourself. And you still thinking time is what you got. You know, tomorrow not promised to nobody. You know what I mean? I don't know when my little mission here is up. But as long as I'm here, I'm gonna try to spread some right news. As long as I'm here, I'm gonna show you how to navigate through this shit, through this energy. I'm not worried about eternity's past when I already know about eternity's past. You see what I'm saying? It's called Akashic for a reason. A lot of people never even tapped into this shit. You know, be mindful who you talk to these days. I don't give a fuck if it's woke, fake woke, whatever you want to call it. You got people out here that's agents. You know what I mean? You got people out here that's feeding people misinformation because people out here is waking up to certain things. But it's not their fault, it's your fault because you're lazy. You don't want to go out there, you don't want to search for that information. You're going to go off the first fucking thing you hear. No matter how much sense it make, no matter how much sense it don't make. If it don't make sense, if you're not resonating, it tell you something. You know, let me tell you, resonance is the new language. Fuck all these word spells out here. You know what I mean? And y'all better get out here and make something happen with yourself. If a motherfucker can't tell you nothing about universal laws, about these principles and virtues, then they leaving you lost. You know, so much stuff out here is not making sense. But it's even worse when our people be fed with a bunch of bullshit, yo. If you're not corresponding with this universe, if a person not teaching you how to navigate through this shit, how to handle these energies, how to do your shadow work, how to ascend and transcend through thought, and they ain't doing too much, y'all. They just talking. You know, be mindful of people calling themselves divine masculine, rise of the divine masculine. You better know what's about the divine feminine. You better know what's here, and that's Abba Mama. You know what I mean? A divine masculine man knows and embraces that divine feminine aspect of himself. Creation. You see? Be mindful of that shit, y'all. Stop being misled. I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Utilize this energy to the best of your ability. Bring it in. We are seeing through thought. We transcend through thought. You see what I'm saying? We in third density, but we fourth dimensional creatures, guys. We are fourth dimensional beings living our life out in third density. Density. You see, when you transcend through thought and you have these fifth, sixth dimensional thoughts, you'll know it when you see it. How about that? I love y'all. Be cool.